Community to Community's vision is development with dignity. No shame, no pity. We amplify dignity and progress led by the people of Petit-Goâve. In a world too often defined by headlines, something incredible is happening. Communities here don't just survive, they are working hard to thrive. Community to Community is working with the people of Petit-Goâve to restore vital resources. A much-needed canal is built one hand at a time. Roads are carved into a mountain with simple tools, bringing safe passage to their children and elders. This is development with dignity. And while access to continuous healthcare is saving lives, trees planted today will nourish future generations. Each person is building, planting, and teaching. We are not the heroes. You are. The person willing to support this movement and say, yes, I want to be a restorer of dignity. Join Community to Community.
Bonsoir, bienvenue. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Restoring Dignity with C2C podcast. I'm your host, MarieYolaine. I'm the CEO and firestarter of C2C Haiti, Community to Community, where we are creating self-sufficient communities by working with the community. This is development with dignity. When you support this mission, you are not standing on the outside looking in. You are part of the story. You move from being a spectator to being a participant. Your giving makes lasting impact. So I encourage you, visit c2chaiti.org to learn more and join us. I invite you to be a part of something much greater than yourself. And if this is your first time joining us, welcome to the family. This is a space built on honesty, dignity, transparency, and real community. And today we've got a lot to cover, so much that from the first episode we had to bring this brother back because it was such a great conversation that we're bringing him back to continue and to do a part 2. And I'm talking of no other than Obenson Poinvil, who is the coordinator and president of ODCP, which is ODCP, the Association for Community Development in Petit-Goâve. So I'm excited to bring him on to have this great conversation and for you all to meet our partners and learn more about them. So join me in welcoming to the stage Responsable Obenson Poinvil. Bonsoir.
Bonsoir, comment nous y est?
Nous bien. Bonsoir, Responsable Obenson. Content pour faire moyen pour cap avec nous aujourd'hui. I said I'm so happy that he was able to find the time to be with us today.
M'a toujours fait toutes les formes pour me ensemble avec nous depuis santé moqué.
He said that I will always make every effort as long as I'm healthy to always be with you all. So, my man, Responsable, merci. Responsable, nous avons plusieurs bails pour nous parler, mais il y a quelques monde peut-être qui pas connaissent qui est souillé. So, So I said there might be folks who are meeting him today for the first time. So I'm going to ask him to present himself to you. So, tout le monde qui a rencontré première fois, est-ce que vous pouvez présenter tête vous et puis parler nous tout grâce sur le rôle dans la communauté et dans ODCP?
Alors, moi c'est Poinvil Obenson.
I am Obenson Poinvil.
Moi c'est mon Petit-Goâve.
I am from Petit-Goâve.
Moi, c'est un père de famille.
I am a father, head of household.
Moi, marié.
I'm married.
J'ai deux petits moun.
I have 2 children.
Moi, c'est un monde qui a une responsabilité sur dom pour la communauté Petit-Goâve là, spécialement Cupidon.
I am one of the people who has a burden, a weight on my shoulders for the people of Petit-Goâve.
J'ai toujours besoin de conseils nous.
They are always looking for our support and our counsel
Parce que vous connaissez, nous, c'est un monde qui est important pour la communauté.
because they know that folks like me who are part of ODCP, are focused and committed to supporting the community.
Moi, c'est coordonnateur général ODCP.
I am the general coordinator of ODCP.
Moi, dans la communauté, pour nous travailler ensemble avec toute la population pour nous voir comment nous pouvons faire changement ensemble.
My function is to work with the community. We can work together to make life better in the community.
C'est ça que je suis capable de dire de moi.
This is what I can say of myself. Ben, ça c'est un pile responsable. Et un pile. So, est-ce que vous changez la première fois et vous êtes rencontré avec CDC?
Oui, moi j'ai changé la première fois que je me suis rencontré avec CDC.
I asked him, does he remember the first time that we connected C2C and CDC? Parce que le tremblement de terre a passé. I said this was right after the earthquake in 2010.
Bon, ça qui fait moi songer, c'est parce que nous avons un responsable qui a visité Haïti après le tremblement de terre.
I remember this because this was the first time that responsable MarieYolaine had returned to Haiti since the earthquake.
Ça t'a regardé yo situation population qui fait que fait mal en pile.
He was watching what was happening on the ground, and it was clear that it was breaking her heart.
Il était obligé de quitter toute activité personnelle pour engager dans le travail pour retirer la population dans la situation qu'il était après le janvier.
She left her job and her personal activities to come to Haiti, to Petit-Goâve, to help the community out of this very difficult situation.
Responsable avec CDC fait un pile bagaille après le janvier pour Haïti, spécialement Cupidon.
C2C did a lot for specifically for Haiti, but specifically for Petit-Goâve and Cupidon, the town that he is in, after the earthquake of 2010.
Est-ce que moi capable de citer quelques là-dedans?
Répétez encore, s'il vous plaît.
Est-ce que moi capable de citer quelques ça nous réalisé après le janvier?
May I cite some of the examples of what we accomplished after the earthquake? Oui, yes.
Premier bagage responsable de constater c'est gens population t'a fait besoin à terre, c'est premier bagage de constater.
The first thing that C2C addressed and that responsable MarieYolaine had noticed was that the people were without access to bathrooms and sanitation.
C'est premier organisation qui était de nous joindre 70 latrines familiales pour retirer mon dans la situation d'observer.
C2C was the first organization that helped get us out of a situation where people were forced to find a place to go to the bathroom, and as a result, helped us to construct 75 latrines within the community so that people could have access to proper sanitation.
Deuxième bagage, il était porté soins médicaux pour nous pour être capable de bailler tête au premier soin parce que la situation était vraiment critique pour nous après le janvier.
The second thing was access to health and healthcare and first aid premier soin. That's what that means. First aid and first care, specifically soon after the earthquake, because the people really needed this kind of help and support.
Paske tout moun te perdu kayo, tout moun te rete nan la rue, sous les étoiles, yo te gen bezwen soin sa yo pou te ka mental yo te ka ok.
Many of the people really needed this help because many had lost their homes and were sleeping in the street under the stars. And this really helped them mentally.
Apre sa, responsable yol te estime fok li bay an kout men nan edukasyon parce tremblement de terre a pase, fok moun te toujou al l'ekol, te ba nou soin nan kesyon edukasyon.
So C2C also helped. The third thing was in education, because as a result of the earthquake, their folks were not able to go to school. And as a result of that, C2C also supported us in shoring up and getting our education back up as well.
Li te fait format. Il était formé environ 50 professeurs pour nous, pour te mettre au update pour aider Timounio après 2 janvier sur question éducation.
Yes, I remember this. He was saying that we also provided support for their teachers. We had the Haitian Teachers Association traveled with us and brought kind of an in-service day that they did for the teachers that were on the mountain and in Petit-Goâve proper, to shore them up with supplies and materials and training.
Responsable. Jusqu'à présent, dans le matériel responsable, il y a le banou. Nous avons un tensiomètre que le banou depuis après 2 janvier. Nous avons une infirmière en organisation. Jusqu'à présent, il est là toujours.
One of the people after all of this training that received training was a nurse, and as a result, this person is still doing the work, still with some of the materials, and is still in the community. Magnifique, responsable. That's wonderful.
Puisque quand moun yo te krasé, professionnel qui te gen dans la rue, c'est de c'était font visite, il était estimé faut assister professionnel ça yo. Nous gen professionnel qui te recevoir machine à coudre pour te continuer mener vie yo à famille yo dans Petit-Goâve ça après 2 janvier toujours.
I remember this too. So there was a gentleman who was a tailor, and he had lost his house and everything, and he couldn't sew. And he was responsible for really sewing a lot of the, uniforms of the students. So we were able to bring him a sewing machine that someone had donated. And he's saying that he's still using this sewing machine even today. Ça, c'est magnifique, responsable. Merci un peu pour tout exemple ça yo. Et ça put him dans l'autre question que je voulais demander. I said, thank you for all these questions, these answers to my question, these examples. I wanted to ask you another question. And what I'm going to ask him is, we often talk, C2C does, about development with dignity. What does that phrase mean for him as a leader in the community? So, responsable, question again, c'est nous souvent parler de développement avec dignité. Qui sa phrase ça veut dire pour vous comme un leader dans la communauté?
Depuis nous t'étant des phrases là, nous t'en des dignité là dans seulement nous t'en ouais c'est un bagage qui gagne un respect avec protection. Dignité c'est respect et protection.
Wow, when we first heard the phrase, really, we were solely focused on dignity. And we knew, because for us, it means respect and protection. And those are the 2 most important things in community, is respect and protection. Merci.
Nous estimons que CDC, et avec tout ONG, nous fait expérience sur c'est CDC qui fait par la différence. Il n'est pas venu pour ça l'image population, au contraire, il est venu pour aider à changer et comprendre valeur. C'est ça fait moi-même mot dignité.
Wow. He said that of all of the organizations that they've worked with, C2C is different. And because of their focus on dignity and that it helps for the people to see their value. This is why I like working with C2C. Merci, responsable. Et peut-être ça, moi-même, travaille avec vous too. I said, this is why I love to work with you too. Ou même son, vous ne sais pas d'ici que potomitan, mais vraiment, je dis c'est ou ça tout, comme un leader, moi-même travaille avec vous, son nègre, un peu honneur, qui va un peu de respect. So, pour moi-même, c'est un honneur pour travailler avec vous.
Moi-même, tout, c'est un honneur pour travailler à CDC.
I said, I feel the same way that when I engaged him, when I met him, I knew that this is a solid brother, y'all. That's the best way I can put it. He's a good man. He loves his community. He loves his family. He loves his community. And he wants to be a part of the solutions that are there. So I told him, I respect him for that. And it's my honor to work with him as well. OK, responsable. Merci. On parlait sous projet Canal. So I said, let's move our conversation now to Canal. Et pour qui ça, travail ça tellement important pour santé et sécurité communautaire?
Travail Canal là, il est extrêmement important. Travail Canal là, j'en ai regardé là, il est extrêmement important.
What you're seeing here, the work on the canal is extremely important.
Raison qui fait nous dire qu'il est important.
The reason I'm saying it's important.
C'est parce que les canaux à Pot-Cola, population qui était tout on a dormi, un yeux ouvert, un yeux fermé, surtout la pluie a tombé.
So before this canal, the community slept with one eye open.
Depuis avant le canal travail a été démarré par CDC.
When the canal work started with C2C,
si moun yo te kon gan pile problème avec l'eau qui était dans zone canal là.
We had a lot of problems with still water that stayed near the canal.
Il était kon calé moustique, maringouin.
It would attract mosquitoes. Standing water. Comment parler?
Il était kon bay ti moun yo gratel.
It would the children would get rashes and itching.
Li kon bay ti moun yo tout, on bay ki l'eczéma nan pied, les ou marcher dans l'eau à toi.
And the children would get eczema on their feet from walking in the standing water.
Grand moun yo te toujours gen problème parce que yo pas de traverser yon côté à l'autre côté parce que des canal là te pas trop fait, moun yo pas de traverser le même la pluie a tombé.
And the elderly could not even walk across, especially if it was raining.
Grâce avec CDC,
because of C2C's help and support,
et partenaires qui étaient commencé avant yo,
the partners that had started before them,
et le soleil de vie,
and the support of le soleil de vie,
nous gagnons privé loin pour la population commencer à lancer par rapport à longtemps.
We have gotten so much further than we were before, and grateful for that. So, responsable, mets ton vidéo là, m'lo expliquer ce qui a passé là dernier. I said, I put this video up. He sent this to me, and I wanted him to tell me what is this about. It looks like he's getting training or something. I'll let him know, responsable.
Et vidéo ça c'est dans l'esprit pour nous capable mettre nous update pour nous servir communauté nous, quel que soit ou bien quelle que soit communauté nous river.
So this video that you're watching has come out of conversations we've had of how much more prepared can we be and also supporting the community.
Nous étions entrés dans l'école pour moi apprendre conduire barcole de à où m'a mené là.
I have entered into a training to learn how to use this backloader.
Parce que nous connaissons matériel ça yo sensible yo cher en pile.
We know that these materials and this equipment is very expensive.
Nous mettons nous en condition pour nous apprendre à n'importe quel moment ta gagné un bac au service communautaire pour nous capable aider communauté là-dedans.
And at any time when the community needs this service, that we will be prepared, that someone in the community would have this training and this knowledge.
Parce que nous aimons communauté nous voulons servir communauté nous toute façon que nous capables.
because we love our community and we want to serve it and in any way that we can. Amen.
Vraiment, map tou anonse nou, map tou anonse nou, mwen gen pou m graduate avant longtemps
Uh-huh.
dans l'école là.
I would like to announce it in not a time too short from now. I will actually graduate from this.
Graduation.
Yeah. Qui laisse ça faire, vous connaissez?
Il faut qu'on baille d'être là directement, on a fait en septembre ou octobre.
Depuis qui l'a entraîné?
Moi, j'ai entraîné depuis en mars, 29 mars.
Okay. So I was asking him how long has he been in training. So he said he started the training in the 29th, March 29th, and the
Yes.
training will go through and graduation will happen around September. Yes?
Septembre ou octobre.
Okay, September or October?
Octobre, oui.
Okay. So, responsable, when do chapeau bas pour training ça qui apprend parce que la communauté a plus utilisé parce que ou gen ça parce que me changer après cyclone Melissa que c'est on l'autre tracteur yo te gagné mais si nous gen situation ça encore ou après.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Oui.
Yep. So I said, what's important here for everyone to gather is that Hurricane Melissa in October totally overtook the canal. And it just was God's blessing that there was a tractor like this that was in the town next to us that came over. And they did 6 months of work in one day, and the community took it on. But now, should this happen again, Responsable Obenson already has the training in the skills, and he is able to be useful to his community. Hi, Arcelia. I see you, Arcelia. I see you. Thank you. On to Facebook that said, good work. Great work. So this is what it looks like, everybody, to work with the community. Not on them, not around them, but with them. Because they have skills, they have assets as well that they bring to the community. And this is why we work with them. Wendy says, c'est ça l'assemblée, là, nous travaillons ensemble. Et on l'a bagage de c'est sous avec laptop là comment yo aider. I said I wanted to ask him about the motorcycle and then the laptop and how they have helped the organization. So, comment de motocyclette là, comment li utile ODCP? How does the motorcycle help you?
Bon, n'a remercier partenaire qui te mettait main ensemble avec CDC qui te fait nos dons motocyclette ça.
Okay. He said, I would like to thank everyone who donated to C2C so that we could get this motorcycle. Thank you.
Parce que ça nous te gagné, il pas qu'à représenter valeur CDC gain pour travail CDC a fait, ça nous te gagné avant pas ta faire valeur nous, pas ta faire valeur CDC.
The old motorcycle was not up to standards, up to C2C standards for the work that they were doing and the work that we wanted to help them to continue to do.
On pense qui dit, je vais présenter tête ou c'est comme ça au recevoir.
There's an old saying that says, how you present yourself is how you get treated.
Merci avec CDC à tout partenaire qui va nous moto ça cap aider moi-même personnellement faire travail au ODCP.
Amen. I just want to thank everyone who has supported C2C to help us to get this cycle because it has helped the community a lot and has helped us, the association, to do more work because of the access to having transportation. Okay, responsable. Again, deux questions qui étaient. I have two more questions, right? Premier, c'est sur TPS.
Okay.
So the first question I'm going to ask him is about the temporary protected status that has the decision of the Supreme Court made. Around 350 to 500,000 Haitians may be returned to Haiti without their consent, without their agreement, people who have lived here. Some of them are born here and have never been to Haiti. So I'm asking him, what is he hearing and what is his opinion about that? So, qui opinion ou sur ça? Qui sont pensés et nous qui a voyé retourner à Haïti? Qui vraiment, ou pas force, il y a forcé pour y retourner. Qui sont pensés?
C'est un crime que a fait Haïti une deuxième fois.
This is a crime that's being committed against Haiti now for the second time.
Pour qui ça?
You know why?
C'est parce que le pays haïtien emprisonné là-dedans.
Because really the people who are there are almost imprisoned there.
Machine pas qu'à traverser Mariani.
Cars cannot go to certain places.
Moun pas qu'à marcher libre dans Martissa.
People can't walk freely in Matissan. This is a place in the north that he's talking about.
Moun pas qu'à passer sous bicentenaire même.
Sous qui ça?
Moun pas qu'à marcher sous bicentenaire, route bicentenaire.
Oh, people can't walk many of the roads.
Tout côté, messieurs, à Zamioye, population pas à l'aise.
Everywhere where the gangs or the guns are, the population is not safe, does not feel at ease.
Moi estimé gouvernement haïtien doit entrer en pourparlers avec le gouvernement états-unien.
I believe that the Haitian government needs to speak with the American government.
Parce que yo pour préparer pays pour recevoir moun sa yo pour venir même de c'est la caillou a venir.
Because they have not prepared the country to receive these folks, even if they are technically returning home.
L'État bon tout pour diaspora faire travail pal.
It is also important for the Haitian diaspora to do their part.
L'État doit faire des manifestations pacifiques, moi dis pacifiques.
That they would do. I want to make sure I translate right. That they would also protest this situation where they are.
Pour yo
parler toujours.
Pour yo exiger gouvernement retourner sur décision ça parce que pays d'Haïti pour prêt pour recevoir même haïtien ça va cap venir.
Because it is important that they protest and really bring this to the attention of the government, because Haiti is not ready to receive this amount of people.
Parce que le pays a vécu une insécurité gouvernementale.
Because the country is currently facing insecurity and the government is not prepared. Merci. Vous êtes going Tout est fini, responsable?
Bon, non, moi, il y a fait coller, je ne vais pas parler pendant le coller.
Oh, non, mais parler. I want to make sure that I gave him, it looked like he was about to say something else. Mais parler.
Moi, j'ai une organisation qui travaille sur les droits humains ou à l'étranger, yo même tout, yo doit faire une pétition pour déposer par le gouvernement pour réfléchir à l'autre façon sur la déportation.
I would also request the humanitarian organizations create a petition and to explain the situation in Haiti, and bring that to the U.S. government to ask them to reconsider and reflect the impact that this decision will make.
Okay, merci.
Thank you. So, responsable, I said, I know the time again has come up. Est-ce que tu venu encore pour parler avec nous? Can you come back and talk to us again?
Moi, toujours disponible pour CDC. À tout moment donné. Dès maintenant, nuit, moi disponible pour CDC.
I'm available for C2C at any time. Bien, ma pose aux dernière question. My last question to you is, as you reflect on Petit-Goâve, what would you say to your children's children that your generation did to establish, and what did you do together? So Pendant ou réfléchit sur Petit-Goâve, qui ça ou ta remen di petit tout yo, pour sa génération Paula, te bâti ensemble.
Bon, ça m'a dit petitement yo, moi gen tan commencé vivre avec CDC déjà.
Répétez encore s'il vous plaît.
Ça m'a dit petitement yo, moi gen tan commencé vivre avec CDC déjà.
Some of the things that I would tell my children's children, I have started already to realize with C2C.
Premier bagay m'a dit yo, et faut que respecter, faut que protéger droit moun, faut que respecter droit moun. Ça c'est premier bagay m'a enseigné.
The first thing that I would tell them is that they must respect people and respect people's rights.
Yes.
Mhm.
Deuxième bagay m'a dit yo
The second thing I
que
would tell them
c'est pour nous suivre des exemples qui concrets tant que ça CDC comment c'est fait différence entre anciennes organisations avec les mêmes qui travaillent actuellement là.
that it's important for them to learn the lessons that they have seen other organizations do in the past, and what we have done with C2C, take those lessons before they decide how they're going to move forward.
Nous voulons pour nous bâtir ça n'a fait avec dignité, avec respect et yo même tu les revenir à faire même chemin, même route on a commencé déjà.
We want them to continue to build things with dignity and respect, and that they would come behind us on the road that we are blazing forward, that they would come behind us and continue the path and continue to build upon what we have built.
Tout ça fait qui bon, qui réel, le monde à suivre, la prêter de génération en génération.
Everything that you build that is good and that is real is always able to continue on to the next generation.
Merci.
Thank you. Bravo, chapeau bas, d'accord. I said bravo. I 100% agree with that. Gen moun ka pose question sur Facebook. So, ma répondre yo. Aracelia, thank you so much. I see your quote, your comment here of what can we do here in the USA. The most important thing I would say is to bring this to the attention of other people. First of all, if you're a congressman or senators, there is a bill that is out right now that if you call your senator that is going to pause this, that you want to support that. That's one way. The other is if you are in contact with or you're in communities where they're Haitians, please make them aware that there's help that is available. We've posted in our social media where they can call to talk to lawyers and other support groups that are available to help them navigate through this, right? I see your note about the NAACP. I do not know if they are engaged in this, but it's worth noting and it's worth checking. So thank you so much. I appreciate you being so engaged in this conversation. I'm going to bring Responsable back on before I release him. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Aracelia. Responsable, répondre moun yo pour me dire exactement ce que tu as. I've responded to one of the people on Facebook to share with them the advice that you gave. Que tu dit pour yo parler avec le gouvernement, pour yo mettre pétition, pour yo protester, etc., faire manifestation. So merci un peu pour ça. Est-ce qu'il y a aucun dernier mot ou t'as remis dit moun yo vont aller? Are there any last words, parting words you'd like to share before you leave?
Dernier mot m'a dit et partenaire qui supporté CDC et CDC.
The last thing I would like to say to anyone who is supporting C2C and C2C's partners.
Li pa plong dit tout.
It won't be long.
Bon Dieu dit tout royaume qui divisé l'a détruire.
That everything that is against the work that we're doing, God will separate and destroy.
Mais tout royaume qui était uni, la voye zanj yo vin servi, vin travay, vin proteje nou.
But every group that is unified, that is working, God will send his angels around to support them and those who support them.
An nou rete uni pou bon Dieu fè nou progresser ensemble.
Répétez encore, s'il vous plaît. Please repeat.
An nou rete uni pou bon Dieu fè nou progresser ensemble.
Let us remain united so that God can help us to progress together. Merci.
Bon proverbe haïtien qui dit, mais en pile, chay palo.
There's a Haitian proverb that says, mais en pile, chay palu, which is, with many hands, the load is lighter.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Responsable, merci mille fois. Thank you 1,000 times. Ma pour le retourner.
Pas de problème, toujours là pour nous. Toujours là.
Thank you. I will always be here whenever you all need me. Merci encore. That was awesome. That was awesome. That was awesome. So, thank you, everybody who's been here today, especially Arcelia. You were like my co-pilot today. I appreciate that. I want to say that his dream is my dream. His dream of seeing a better Haiti, a better Petit-Goâve, working in unity, many hands making the load lighter. We share that. We share that. And so I am grateful that he will be coming back. So be on the lookout. There's so many things that we are working together that I believe God to bless that we want to share with you. So before I let you go, I want to take a quick moment to remind you that the New York Birdies Golf Club is having their 2026 golf tournament, July 29 through July 31st. 3 days, 3 great courses, 1 great cause. Their continued support is one of the driving forces behind the funds we raised together at the Golf Classic to construct the Health and Wellness Center that's going to support and serve 1,200 families. So if you want to join us on the course, be with them, email newyorkbirdies@gmail.com, and we'll see you. You have 3 days you can choose from. So that's what I'm saying. So here, before I go, 3 things I want you to think about. Giving. Go to c2chaiti.org and donate. This could be your first time, and if it is, I thank you in advance. You also can become a C2C monthly donor, C2C neighbor, which I am since 2014. And your monthly giving will go towards some of the things that he just mentioned, being prepared for hurricane season, teacher stipends, goats for our farmers, seeds for our farmers, planting trees. So these are monthly things that continue to come. So we want to be prepared for them. So consider being a monthly donor. Every gift at any level fuels this work. Second, share this recording, especially if you know someone who's navigating through the TPS decision right now. Let it reach them. Let them know that there's help for them, right? There's help out there. And follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and turn on your notifications so you never miss a conversation. This community right here, y'all coming out and supporting me, and the one that's on the mountain, that's what keeps me going every single day, every single week. So thank you for being here. As he said, with many hands, the load is lighter. Mais en pile, chay palu. Thank you. Merci. Thank you for being here. Thank you for caring about Haiti. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for caring about dignity. Thank you for caring about what it means to build community. I will see you next time. Bon Dieu béni. God bless you. Bye-bye.